words. We know, well, we can start with callow. We know that callow means young and inexperienced, right? What about laconic? If something or someone is laconic, what does that mean?
Using few words.
Using few words. So that could be a speaker. That could be an essay, right? So it could be a person or it could be the written word.
Say like the laconic speaker.
Yes, absolutely.
Fine.
All right, going backwards. What is dichotomy?
Dichotomy is like to split into.
Is the definition to split in two? Let's look at it.
It means a division into two parts. That's what I.
Okay, division into two parts. Okay, good. So that's great. I've told y'all I really want you to know, what it means to be able to put it in your own words. So, do you think that we have a dichotomy in the United States about wearing masks?
Yes.
We have our mask wearers and our masks non-wearers, right? Sure. Okay, nail. What is a nail?
The sound of the bell when it rings.
Yes, and it's oftentimes related to funeral. Doesn't have to be. Okay, good. What about affectation?
That's like a phony attitude.
Yes. So we don't like to see affectation in anybody, do we? It's a trait. It's a quiddity that some people have that we do not like. Right. All right. What is a ferret or to ferret, not a ferret? Yes, to seek to drive out. So we can do that in our purses, ladies. We all probably do it under our car seat. Oh, I dropped something. But we do not need to ferret around while driving. That can be very dangerous, right? Probably the most common thing is to ferret for your phone. You ferret for your phone in your purse. You ferret for your phone under your car, under your seat, but not while driving. All right. What about bovine? What is bovine?
Cow.
Okay, cows is the noun. So relating to cows is the adjective. That's right. Okay, what about fatuous? If someone's fatuous, what are they? Foolish, silly, good. And then we have macroscopic, which means visible to the naked eye. We don't need a kind of lens to see it. Finally, our word is adroit. What does it mean to be adroit at something? Skillful. So hopefully your resume has a list of things that you are adroit at doing, right? All right, so we're reading our sentences. And again, my virtual, do I have anybody who wants to read theirs? If not, y'all can just let me know. Anybody want to read their own sentences? Virtual? I'm sorry, y'all are on the screen. Let me get it off just a second. Okay, you're on the screen. So, Kennedy, hello. I need to mark you present.
My Wi-Fi was messing up, so it took me a minute. It wouldn't let me.
I will fix it right now. I'll fix it.
You.
No worries. Except I've got you on screen again. Hang on.
All right, I commented on it, but I didn't know if you'd see that or not.
I'm fixing it. I'll go in and fix it as well. That way it'll be easier.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I've got to be very careful with that. There's only one way to be, and that's careful. So, but I want to also announce who I'm marking absent, but I just need to keep an eye on that. The same token, not you all, but make sure everybody is, where they're supposed to be. So Kaylee Jones is not in virtual. She's just not here. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're going to read our sentences together. All right, so looking at callow. Josh, you want to read your sentence or you want me to read it? Me read it? Oh, okay, yes, you can read it. Perfect. We see that all the time. And you can spot a new worker when you go somewhere because they look afraid. They got a lot to learn, right? All right, Lacey. Perfect. All right, Miss Riley. The recently hired employee was very callow when it came to working the cash register. Yes, because every cash register is different. And Miss Rachel? Okay. Okay, and Autumn? Okay, callow. So even though he was callow, he knew how to handle the customer? Okay, let me just say, even though, okay, well, I think that's okay. That would just be shocking. You wouldn't expect a callow manager to be able to do that, right? That's quite impressive. Let's see, and exactly how to handle the customer. I'm going to add something which surprised everyone. Is that okay? Because you would think that, ooh, that might be hard to do. But if you're saying, he was callow and he still handled the customer well. That's great. All right, Miss Dawn. My old coworkers, they were callow. Okay, they were old, but you can still be old and not know what you're doing. That's so true. Particularly with technology, it's like, oh my goodness. So that can be true. That's very true. Just because they're old doesn't mean they know what they're doing. All right, laconic, Josh. Perfect. Using few words. That's excellent. All right, Miss Lacey. Very excellent. And I'm getting better at these names because I was thinking in my head that was how to pronounce it. All right, Rayleigh writes, when speaking, the woman had a very laconic way with words. Excellent. Rachel? Perfect. And Miss Autumn? Guys, those are fantastic sentences. The test is Friday. The test will be an online, one of those Google Forms. You'll just be writing sentences like you've done all the last 2 weeks, okay? Seriously. So what we'll do, guys, Friday we can play Kahoot. We can play Kahoot Thursday if you want to see, how much you need to study. Also, we can do the worksheets. We'll do those on Thursday in preparation. We'll do those together. Okay? What is it? It's going to be a Google form where it just has the word and you have to type the sentence. That's right. No. Okay. Questions or comments? Maybe no comments. Questions? How do you feel about that? All right, so guys, this is the last day that we're going to have to be able to work on the essay. Tomorrow when you come in, we'll do vocab, and then we're going to go ahead and have you all work in your groups. Now, you're picking your person or people who are going to read your essay, right? I'm not doing that for you. Here's my only question on my people, my virtual people. My last period, I've got people who they want to, they're going to go ahead and just make a group themselves. So you all could do that if you wanted to stay on Meet. But I have a couple that they don't want anyone else to read their essay. That's okay. You'll just use that checklist on your own essay. Does that make sense? Okay, so, and I've got that. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that, that is the peer editing form. I've asked you to find 2 things you like about it and 2 things you need to improve on. And then, of course, this checklist, you don't type on it. You just use it to help yourself go through the essays to make sure they have these things, right? Make sure the writer stays on topic, things like that. Okay, do y'all have any questions? No? So resume and essay ready tomorrow to proofread and peer edit, right? Okay, I'm leaving my audio on. I'm going to stop presenting. I'm also going to stop recording because I don't have anything new. But if you need me, all you need to do is let me know, and we